Hello group. Today I'm going to show you how to clean up your hard drives. Windows has changed. When they went to 1903 or 1909, whatever the number is, they changed how you can remove unwanted files. So on this particular machine, it hasn't been updated yet to 1903. I believe this is 1809. We can check here. Systems, go down to about. And it is 1809. So what I will show you first is how to do it on 1809 and then the difference. So what we want to do is to go to storage. I have storage sense turned on, so what we will do is go to free space, or I'm sorry, we want to go to change how we free up space automatically, and then go down to the bottom here, and it says free up space now. If you have just received a major Windows update which replaces the kernel, what you will see in here is between this and this, there'll be a line in here with a checkbox that says remove old Windows files or folder. I'm sorry. And you would want to check that if you don't think you'll ever want to go back. So there's a lot of stuff in that Windows old folder. So I would check that and then select clean now. And Windows is going to look at the system and if it sees anything that is related to Windows, like old hooks, old update files, anything that's Windows related, temp files, it'll clean them up. Now, I just did this for the sake of time, but this can take quite a while, especially if you have a Windows old that you're removing. That's gigabytes of data, and it's just going to take some time because it has to remove the hooks in the registry that allow Windows to go back to the old OS. And once you do this, you'll never be able to go back unless you do an image install. So now we're going to go back to the storage center settings, and we want to select this free up space now. And what that's going to do is look for a lot of stuff, and it's found everything. Again, I've done this, so it's moved right along. I have a lot of stuff in my downloads folder, so I never ever check this ever. But you'll want to make sure that these are checked because these are useless files. And then you'll say remove files. And because I've already done it, it goes fairly quickly. This can also take quite a while. Then there's one more thing that we want to do, and that's from File Explorer. If your PC is set up so that you don't see this PC when it first opens, you can change that by going to, oops, I'm sorry, wrong one. View, Options. Oh, oops, right here. This PC. It defaults to quick access. I just change it to this PC. I like this look. You would apply it, say OK, because I like to see how my hard drives are doing, because I move a lot of data and it doesn't take me long to fill them up. So I need to see that none of my drives are in the red. If you ever see one of your drives in the red, you better start making some plans to get that data off fast, because that red is telling you that Windows doesn't have enough room on that drive to do housekeeping. And eventually you're going to have a big crash, a hard drive crash, or an OS crash for that matter, especially if it's on the C drive. So if you ever see your drives in the red, you better do something about it fast. So we're going to right click on the C drive and go to Properties. We're going to select Disk Cleanup right here. Then we're going to select Cleanup System Files. And this will kind of clean up what the other one missed from the storage, from the settings storage, free up space that we clicked on. This is basically the old way of doing it in Windows. And then you would check everything that you want to remove. I also don't check my downloads folder again, but everything else can go. And because my system, I just cleaned it for the sake of time, you'll see that I don't have a lot of stuff to check, but I'll just check them all here. And then say OK. It's going to ask you to delete the files. Yes. And this should go fairly quickly. Watch it make a liar out of me. And done. And that's how you clean up a Windows C drive with 1809. Now, in 1903, they've changed how you do it. I can show you with this version and what to look for. So what we want to do is go to Settings, System, Storage, and you will not see this in 1903. This will not be there, but this will. So you would click on that, go down, and again, if you have a Windows Old folder and you don't want it, you would check that and click on Clean Now. When that's done, you go back, close the window, open up your File Explorer, right-click on your C drive, go to Properties, and do what we did moments ago. That's select on the Disk Cleanup, clean up system files, Windows will look. Should be done. And then select everything that you don't want. Again, you want to be careful because if you have anything in your downloads folder and you select that, it's going to wipe it out. And you say OK, delete the files. And this is how you would do it in 1903. When it's done, you just close everything and your system is clean. Hope this helps everybody. See you in the group.